Hey, everybody, welcome to the czabecast, brought to you by Line and Kugels. Get your Lineys today and enjoy the good stuff from Chippewa Falls. Zabe here, Scott Lynn over on the news desk, Al Galdi, Lodef Solomon, orchestrating all the buttons on the czabecast. Chuck Weiss is out at Notre Dame. Yay.
Happy?
Happy? Thank you. All you haters out there happy? Oh, are you? Hey, wait a minute. That was me, actually.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, are you?
Yeah, a brief flirting happiness, but it had been rumored for so long and such a fait accompli that I didn't get as much of a schadenfreude rush as I wished for a cheater.
Is it because of the way the AD handled the farewell? Where he just basically raved, said he did win a national championship, graduated, super high rates, brought good kids here, yada, 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 and said, it wasn't Tebow-esque Galdi in the departure speech, but it was almost. It was like, Charlie was a great guy, and I think that there's a big disconnect between what the media perceives and the actual guy, and you all don't know him.
Yeah, Swarbrick couldn't say, "Yeah, we got that fat tub of shit out of town, didn't we? Goodbye, Charlie."
But he couldn't
asshole.
He couldn't
even say that.
He couldn't even be terse. It was almost glowing.
Yeah.
Deserve it?
Yeah, I mean, sure, it deserved it.
Yeah.
Based on their own delusional expectations.
Well, the other aspect, which I haven't heard brought up, is you fire Willingham, and a lot of people
boy, Billy ached about that.
If they'd have kept Weiss after this year, I think a lot of people would have brought up, hey, what's the deal with that? I mean, you booted Willingham after a couple of years. Why don't you do the same to Weiss?
Willingham was perceived to have been fired so unjustly with such racial undertones that he was given 4 years at Washington to thoroughly drive that program into the ditch. He went 2-9, 5-7, 4-9, 0-12, 11-37.
Yeah.
All told. Now, I believe he took over when they were coming off of some sort of probation, so maybe we can't count all of that. But still, coaches in college football are hired to be fired. Only about 7 guys have any real security from year to year. What are the 7 guys that are secure year to year right now in college football? Tressel, Meyer, Stoops,
Brown,
Mac Brown,
Carroll.
Pete Carroll. That's about it. That's about it right there. Everyone else.
Nick Saban.
Year. Nick Saban will be
Bobby Bowden, unfireable.
They're about to get rid of me.
But even,
Come on, do your Bobby Bowden.
Dadgummit, I mean, they're going to force me out of here. I don't want to go. I'm only 80 years old. I can still coach a little bit.
even Les Miles, 2 years removed from a title.
Starting to gripe about him.
Yeah.
Notre Dame.
You mentioned the phrase, though, earlier in the podcast, or the czabecast, that delusionary expectations, basically.
Yeah, Notre Dame.
Is it the head coach's fault that
No.
they're so
No, it's not his
darn
fault.
high?
It's not his fault, but he got paid based on that delusional self-image. And
ties
He
players
wasn't
first,
a good coach. People that follow Notre Dame kill him all the time.
Yeah, and you know what? He went in saying, well, they won 6-5 last year. That's not good enough.
Right, he did go in with
Well,
rings
this year they were
a-flashing.
6-6, so
Yeah, he was ready to roll.
that also is not good enough, so that means you get out. Notre Dame graduates 94% of their players. Football players. That's incredible.
It's fantastic.
That means when you sign up to play at Notre Dame, if you pass their ridiculously high standards, and to me that means you have to have passed calculus in high school, which I didn't come within a country mile of sniffing that, much less
I
passing
couldn't even
it.
read calculus.
They lost T.J. Duckett, a guy who wanted to go to Notre Dame badly because, well, he didn't pass calculus. Stupid. Okay, once you get there, then they make you go to class and graduate. 94%.
Bastards.
And they don't tout that as, you know what, Charlie's done a great job of molding young men. This year wasn't quite as good as we had liked, but you know what? He'll be back next year. We're going to press on.
Well, because 98% of the team knows they have no NFL prospect, so they better get a good education and graduate because they need jobs.
Maybe that's part of it. But if you are Notre Dame right now in today's landscape, you better check yourself and know your standing. Slow your roll.
Your brakes.
Know your role and shut your mouth.
Yeah, because what you are is you are Purdue with a much more robust DVD library. That's what you. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I blaspheme?
Galdi, why are you snickering?
Did I blaspheme or did I nail it right on the head?
Yeah, a little bit of both. Above
bit of
Purdue, but not where they were.
Have
I
you
thought
seen?
God's on Notre Dame's side, though.
Have you seen Notre Dame's DVD library? It's awesome.
It's big.
Wake up the echo.
I have the Irish collection. It's
calling
very
their
cool.
name. Dun, 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 dun,
So much for Lou
dun,
Holtz's
dun,
preseason
dun,
prediction, too, huh?
Yeah,
He's got to go back and coach
should
that team.
Lou Holtz should be fired, too, for saying they're going to play for the national title. He clearly knows nothing about college football.
Or for having a lisp and being on television.
Oh, that's a work, somebody told me.
The lisp is a work.
Yeah.
He actually speaks perfectly fine.
Hello, Lou Holtz here.
Got a voice like James Earl
fine.
Jones. It's unbelievable.
It's like the episode of The Simpsons where you see Barney speak as a normal human
And he
being.
sings beautifully when he's not drunk.
When he's not drunk, which is almost never. All right, well, we'll see what they get at Notre Dame.
Fairly well, Chuck.
Yeah, fairly well, Chuck. And treadmill. Good idea.
Stop it.
Come on.
Thanks for listening, everyone. We'll see you next time.